Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm starting a new video series where I'll be walking through steps in creating a Mini-ITX gaming system, almost like a mini console. And we'll be using old hardware that was pretty expensive back then, and now they're more affordable. And we'll be going through each step of the way. Each video will cover a different part of it. And today I'm just going to be doing the unboxing of the motherboard, and we'll go through a few physical aspects of it, and we'll have a look and we'll project how we'll be proceeding forward in creating this console. So we'll be using the ASRock X299E. This motherboard came out like roughly 8 years ago, and the CPU and everything for it was pretty expensive. So for example, the 18 core i9 CPU for this, when it came out, it roughly was around $2,000. Now you can get them on eBay for $200. So we'll be using, hardware at the time when this came out, and I'll be pairing it with probably a low profile 5070. Based on my little research, that's what will go good with the CPU. So let's see what comes in the box. And of course, the motherboard. Let's check out the accessories first. So we have our SATA cable, two SATA cable, of our Wi-Fi antenna, our IO shield. As you can see that most ITX motherboard now come with the IO shield built on the motherboard itself. So this is separate. And we have screws for the M.2s. This is our 2. We have a piece of paper here that gives some instructions about connectivity, the Wi-Fi and everything. You can look at it at a later date. We have our manual, which is not in English, and we have our Java CD when this was a thing. Wow, what should be, I'm assuming, it's our 3-year warranty card, but it's not in English, and we won't be needing this. And we have our quick start guide that does have English text to it, and we'll be covering all of the aspect of this in later videos, just doing a little unboxing. And what else? And another M.2 screw. Alright, so all of these is what comes in the box. So let's put them back in, keep everything in one place. Next, look at motherboard. So we can see this is our socket 2066, and this supports up to a 18-core CPU, which is now affordable. Say back then, CPU for this was roughly $2,000. Now on eBay you can get them used or so for around $200. And this uses SODIMM, so 4 slots. The maximum amount of RAM this can go up to is 128 gig. We have 3 M.2s. So we have one here on the top with this adapter, and on the back we have 2 more. So for this build I will be utilizing these M.2. I won't actually have any SATA drive in this, based on the case and everything. These are going to use a really small case, so whatever space I can get I will keep it. And on the back you see we have 4 3.0 USB. We have 2 network connection. We have our audio and our optical out. We have where we connect our Wi-Fi. Here the powers are at the front. So I have the 24, I have the CPU, the power right there, and I've already checked the pins. The pins are fine. There's no bent pin or anything. I already checked that under my microscope just to make sure. So I'll slowly get in the parts for this board to get it all built and everything, and I'll be making videos taking you on a journey as I build this small mini console. Quite powerful it should be. But yeah, will it run Crysis? That's the theme of the whole thing. I will be basically installing a clean Windows installation. The way I'm going to do this, which I'll take you through the journey, I'll be creating an answer file that will remove most things from Windows. So it will be kind of bare bone, because being that it's going to be a gaming system, so I'm going to be installing Steam on it. So whenever time you turn it on, it will start in Steam big picture mode, so straight into gaming. I will be removing as much Windows component that's not needed, like like your Office 360 that normally comes on it, and anything regarding that. So it'll be just strictly gaming. So that's what this is gonna be for. So that's gonna basically cover the review of this motherboard. Basically I will be getting in the basic CPU for this, which is, I think it's an i7 7800, so I can update the BIOS, because it's such an old board, so it doesn't come with BIOS flashback. So you have to get a base model CPU and populate it, and get it up and running. I already have RAM that I'm gonna use in it, so just to get the BIOS installed for higher CPU that will support the BIOS, because I'm not quite sure what version BIOS comes on this. So yeah, when I get that CPU and everything, I will be making a video of that process also. As I said, it will be step by the way. I'll be making videos from now until we have the system up and running and testing, and basically I'll be trying to run the Crysis at the highest setting and see how it performs. And yeah, that's the whole goal of this series. So making a mini gaming console PC that will sit right at the TV stand or entertainment stand, whatever we all use, and we'll be installing games on it, doing different tests, and see how it performs. And yeah, that will be it. So follow along, like and subscribe. There'll be more videos like this. There'll be other project that I'll be starting for December into the New Year's. Pretty interesting projects, and along the way, you can leave your comments, anything that you like to find out, anything like that. I know one of the reason a lot of viewers may say I'm using this motherboard and not something current. One of the reason is that back then all the parts for this was pretty expensive, like in the thousands, so it wouldn't be practical back then to make it. So my goal is to see all the hardware perform with current gen games. I know a lot of videos probably done that, but I'm doing it with this board, just to see, because not many ITX board. Actually, this is the only ITX board that has like 4 memory slot and everything, and a few unique features to itself, and it's the only ITX board that is X299. And yeah, that will be our goal, to get this up and running, and we'll do a few benchmark, and yeah, going forward we'll see. Alright, so like and subscribe, follow along, and thanks for watching.